Hello, fellow R programmers. Welcome to another session of Social Informatics. Today, we review together some general commands. They are general because I cannot specify a specific function or mission for them, but they are useful and you will see very soon. What is working directory? What is working directory in R? The working directory in R is the folder where you are working in. So this directory is known to R. Working directory is different from all other directories in your computer. The working directory is where you are working in, and your R knows that. It's the place or the environment where you have to store your files of your project in order to load them, or where your R objects will be saved automatically. So if you work in your working directory and at the beginning of your R project, you set it according to your goals so it suits the things you want to do with R, it saves you time and energy, because by default R assumes anything you tell it, it is happening in your R directory, in your working directory. So if you want, for example, open a file that is inside your working directory, you don't have to put the address over there. You just need to put the name of the file. That's it. Another question is that, can we set the working directory or no? It is something that automatically set, for example, by installing R. Of course, you can set your working directory and it's going to be very helpful. And okay, it's going to be the first things we discuss today. So some commands, you see here 3 commands that we are going to check them one by one. Get, WD, open close parentheses. Get, W stands for working and D stands for directory. Get WD or get working directory, similar to other commands that we have had so far with R, again, is close to human language. Even without reading this explanation that you see after get WD, you can guess that get working directory just tells you about your current working directory. A built-in R function that returns an absolute file path. It means that it gives you the complete file path, not just file name, or the complete file path representing the current working directory of the R process. And remember, since it is about a directory, there is no file name. It is just the address of the directory. Let's check it on my computer, and you please also do it. And let's see what is our working directory now. As usual, I take help of R, so I put get WD, and when I run it, in fact, I'm asking R, what is my current working directory? And you can see the results at the bottom. And as you can see, it says that your current working directory is this one. You may ask, can we save this address as an object? I put A and run it. And you see, here it tells me it is run now. And now when I print A, I get this result. So you see, getWD is very simple function command that tells you about this. I don't want this address as my working directory. I want to make my working directory somewhere else, okay? How I'm gonna do that? So I'm saying that new working directory equal file dot choose, because I want to select my new working directory. Okay, so please you follow the same thing. Okay, when I run this, now I can go and be anywhere, and I come here. For example, I want to make the working directory here. Okay, I want to make the working directory inside a directory named slides. Remember that, my friends. So now when I get the print of this new working directory, you see that it gives me an address. But since I wanted to have the address, I had to click on a file. I'm just showing you demo of the thing so you can also do it well. So now I have this one that I copy and I put it here. So I just want to show you how you can set that. Also, you can put the address manually, but I think this way it would be easier. So I remove the name of the file so it covers all the files that we have in that directory. Okay, so now it is that one. So you see, I saved the address. Now I have it. So I started with this. In fact, I tricked R to take me to the address that I want. And in fact, R itself generated the address for me. So I get it, tweaked it a little bit, and now I have it. So just I saved it. In the next step, I want to set the working directory. If you remember from the PowerPoint, for setting the new working directory, we need to use this function, and I put the address here, new D, and I run it. Okay? So I said set my new working directory as this one, and now when I run this command get wd, okay, get my new working directory, just check where it is, the cursor, and I run it, and you see it says your new working directory is this address. I changed it. Now you may ask, okay, what is the point of doing all these things? Now imagine I wanna open a file that is inside this area. On a regular basis, when we wanted to do that, for example, imagine it is a CSV file, .csv, you need to put the full address here or use file.choose. But I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna put the name of a file that I have inside that directory. You remember we had with the visualization session a file price that we work on that. So I'm gonna put price.csv. Okay, price.csv, and I run this. You see, I didn't put any address because when you set the working directory, you are already inside that directory and you don't need to put the address for that. It is exactly like that. For example, you are in the house, in a house with your friend, okay, in one house with your friend, and your friend asks you, for example, where is what? Where is the black shoes, for example? Okay, you say the black shoes is, for example, on the stairs. That's it. You don't say the address of the house to your friend because you are already in the house. So absolutely makes sense. So when you are working in a specific working directory that you know, and you know the files that are over there, by default everything goes and gets saved over there. And also when you want to read things from that part, you don't need to put the address. See, for example, here I have a file that is not saved, okay? And here I come here and want to save it as. Where is the default part? You see, desktop, courses, informatic 171, slides, the part that I set here, okay? What happens if I want to read another file that is not in the working directory and I assume it is over there? So when I give this command to R, I'm telling R, read for me price1.csv, and it is in the working directory. So R after that goes inside working directory to read this, and of course it's not going to find it because it is in another folder. So see the command, cannot open file, no such file or directory. Set working directory, as you can see, it changes the current directory as a working directory. And also, my friends, you can also get the hint if you always got confused so far that why when you save as, it quickly goes to some default addresses. So it is an accepted rule in computer management system that they always assign a default working directory, and for all of them you can change them. Now I just showed you with R how to do it, but with the other things, if you are annoyed with the working directory of the software that you are working with, remember that you can change all of them. Another thing that we have in this slide is this command, list.files. Again, even without reading the explanation after this, since it is very close to human language, it's gonna list all the files that are inside your working directory. As you can see, produce a character vector of the names of files or directories in the name directory. So I'm gonna put here list.files. I'm very happy about this help that R always provides. And not only this, you can see also the help answer here, list.files. You put the path here, and after that, many of the things that you can specify for getting the list. But as you remember, I always told you, start small and easy, and after that, add to the complexity step by step. Okay, so I'm gonna start it list.files, and I'm not gonna put anything over there. I run it and you see the results.